The first win of 2026 continues to elude Lansdowne, while their opponents today, Old Belvedere, are finding form at the right time. 4 wins from their last 6 league games and 2 victories on the bounce this block. A bonus point win for Old Belvedere could see them leapfrog Lansdowne in the table. However, a win for the hosts would put them right back into the fight for the playoff places. Beside me today, he's a busy man on commentary at the moment. Cheeky, but more impressively, the former Irish out half and 1970 Leinster Schools Cup winning captain, Mick Quinn.
How you doing, Kieran? Really looking forward to this game, and it's now become a very important match. Obviously, Belvedere are in with a great chance of overtaking Lansdowne today, but Lansdowne, obviously at home, want to get over on Belvedere and keep ahead of them in the league. So it's a big game and will have a lot of importance, I'd say, come the end of the season.
And 2 different teams on different sides of momentum at the moment.
Yeah, well, Lansdowne have been right off form in the last few weeks. They haven't been able to put anything together, and they've just run into a very bad period. They lost to St. Mary's here on the back pitch at Lansdowne Road, and from there it has just got steadily worse. They were up the north last weekend and were taken apart, and now they've got to find their form again. But in this league, any team can beat any other team. That is the great thing about the AIL. And all teams are capable of winning matches, and Lansdowne will be hoping to pull back some form this weekend and hopefully get ahead of Belvedere on this particular occasion. But Belvedere are playing with great confidence at the moment. There's a good buzz around their team, and they seem to be very happy with themselves. So it's going to be an interesting game.
Going through the teams now, Bobby Sheehan starts at hooker, packing down alongside the reliable George Morris and Greg McGrath. The engine room consists of Juan Beatrice and Rory Clark. The back row will have to cope without the injured Harry Duss Van Eden, with Matt Healy, Paul Wilson and Barry Fitzpatrick starting. Jack Matthews and Stephen Madigan make up the halfbacks. Captain Andy Marks is at the heart of their attack through the centre, and Leinster's Hugo McLaughlin offers quality in the back three. Moving on to Belvedere, captained by hooker Colin Dowling, they've got some powerful forwards, none more so than tight head Ryan McMahon, Lock Fionn McWay and Leinster's Josh Erickson at number 8. Hughie O'Sullivan returns at scrum half alongside David Wilkinson at out half. Beware of the powerhouse Jaden Beckett at outside centre. The back three is of James Dillon, Jack Keating and Morgan Meredith. They're electric, but also Old Belvedere have been forced to make a late change. Andre Ryan is out and Hugh Redden comes into the centre.
That's a tough break for Belvedere to lose a player so late before kickoff, but I'm sure they are quite happy with their selection of their reserve player for the day as Lansdowne come onto the field now and get ready for the start of what is for us at this moment in time a pleasant day, the first pleasant day we've had in weeks.
And here come Belvedere, but did you see your old pal today, Mick, the legendary Ollie Campbell?
I didn't see him. No, he was supposed to join me for lunch here today and he couldn't make it. So I'm not sure if he's actually going to be down in time for the game or whether he just can't make it today. But he was supposed to have lunch. I had lunch with him before the match up in Ollie Campbell Park. And well, why didn't they call this ground after me, seeing as Ollie Campbell Park? What?
You have to get on to them.
I'll have to get on to the IRFU and change the name of Lansdowne Road. We'll have to change it completely.
Lansdowne on the left, Belvedere on the right. And as I said, Belvedere in fine form at the moment. Creating some breathing room at the bottom of the table between them and UCD.
I think Belvedere are in quite a safe place at the moment. You know, they're certainly showing the form to be good enough. You know, they're certainly in good enough form to stay clear of relegation.
And it will be Stephen Madigan. Great to see him back for Lansdowne at number 10.
Yeah, he's had a couple of injury problems, but he's a very good player, very brave player,
very experienced, been around the block.
Absolutely, he has been around the block, and but he's tough and he's hard and very committed player, a very good player to have in your side.
The referee today is Andrew Fogarty, the man in the middle.
Where's Andrew from?
I'm not actually 100% on that.
Yeah,
Madigan gets us underway. Taken in by James Dillon in the red scrum cap. Distinctive.
Touch of the Van der Fleers about him, isn't there?
O'Malley, Irish Sevens player, James Dillon. Hughie O'Sullivan, former Newcastle Falcon, gets ready to box kick. Hugo McLaughlin goes up for it, but James Dillon has taken it in the air. That's a great start for Belvedere, but it's knocked on as I say that, the commentator's curse.
Yeah. It's unfortunate for him because he did very well to catch that ball. And that was a ball that was competed 50-50 in the air, and it was a proper contest. Just looking at that and the commitment of the two boys going for that ball, it was a shame to watch Ireland the other night. They couldn't seem to win any high ball in Paris at all, and that costs you so much. If you're using the high kick, you've got to be able to get the ball back on a certain number of occasions. Ireland just never seemed to be able to do it.
Well, you can't be giving easy ball to the French because they'll run it straight back at you.
Absolutely, and they made mincemeat of us. But we've all gone through that, you know, that it's weird. I saw matches in Paris where an Irish player didn't touch the ball before France had actually scored a try. You know,
All we were
how can
missing
it
was
be?
the George Hook rant at the end.
Well, that's exactly right. Yeah, George is very good at moaning, but he didn't have to play in it.
And Lansdowne set the scrum. Jack Matthews in at 9. Been at Lansdowne a long time.
He
The
has,
Connacht man.
yeah, he's a very good player and has been very consistent for us. There's no superstars in our team, but he is one of the guys who plays consistently well.
And it's a big squeeze from Lansdowne to start. And they get the penalty as the reward.
Good scrum there by Lansdowne. They've set a template there with that particular scrum, and it gives them a chance to get into a scoring position inside the 22.
They'll go down the line through Madigan.
I'm not sure it's Madigan that's taken it, actually.
No, it's Hugo McLaughlin, in fact.
Yeah. That's because he's got a left foot on him.
And he
That's why
gets it
took
into that corner.
Yeah.
And Bobby Sheehan, involved with the Irish clubs, will be hoping to play for them next Friday.
That's right. Yeah, I think he will be playing for them. He's a fine player. He really is a very good player. Smells a try very well as well. And but you know, I don't think he's too far off the ability of his brother. You know.
First line out for him. Well taken. Lansdowne get to work, but they peel away quickly through
It's the
Wilson.
referee. Yeah, it's passed to the referee actually, and it'll be a Lansdowne scrum.
Not the worst outcome in the world for Lansdowne.
No, not the worst outcome, but it was a good scoring opportunity. Just and you can't turn around and say, "Ref, will you get out of the way?" Otherwise, he could be blown against you for the rest of the game. But yeah, it was just unfortunate the pass went to the referee's back.
Options both sides of Jack Matthews now from this set piece.
Yeah, it's a very good attacking position.
Lansdowne put the squeeze on again. And they get another penalty. So flexing their muscles early on.
Yeah, well, they obviously feel that there's something to be gained by taking Belvedere on in the scrums. So it's I think he's going to go for the post this time. You know, I think you get some points on the board, gives you a good start.
A little bit more central this time around. So
Well, yeah, it's much more kickable position. But from that point of view, though, it's not the one you hope to miss. It's not the one you hope to miss, though. You know, if you miss from that position, then your whole game is set on the disappointment of it.
did you ever miss any of those ones?
Of course, I did, like anybody else. You know, it's
It's all part of the game.
unbelievable.
Madigan to get Lansdowne some early points on the board. Over it goes. 3-0 the score.
Yeah, that's a good start for Lansdowne, and I think Lansdowne have the wind in the first half, as far as I can see. It was certainly
I think we're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, but Belvedere will hope to come back into it now with having the kickoff.
All right, cheers.
David Wilkinson goes long from the restart.
Nice footballer, Wilkinson.
Was part of that Clongowes 2020 team